Right.
That's how you do it.
So here we have puslat, we have putaro, and this is called pumaloi. And we can try this actually. This is puslat.
Is it sweet?
It's not that sweet, but little bit sweet. They make with gur.
Acha,
Mixed with
rice with gur.
Yes.
And then steam.
Yeah, and steam. And they
And this is like a bun?
Yeah, that is a bun.
Sweet bun.
Yeah, sweet bun.
That's the cookies.
Cookies, and you have.
So they bring it to your table,
And
you
then
pick it
just
whatever
pick
you
it
want.
whatever you
So let's try this
You
one.
can try this one.
These are Khasi snacks.
This is a little bit sweet, but not so much.
It's just rice and jaggery. And white rice, not red rice.
Yeah, this is white rice, and this color is like the gur, that mithai. So.
Wow. I really like the way they serve it. They bring the tray to your table.
Yes, and then you just like
Just pick it.
whatever you want.
You can ask for it. Oh, tea is so good.
Please.
This tea is good. Like it.
Finally, we have reached this village called Weiloi. We can get started to go to one of my friend's place, see how the way they prepare.
So we see the food
here.
preparation. We'll have a proper Khasi feast.
Yes, exactly.
I'm so excited. Finally, we have arrived.
Yes, we have arrived at this place, like where they're preparing the food. So, yeah, meet my friend.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
So we are having putaro. So this putaro is made of special rice called a red rice. What we do is we grind the rice. So then we just mix with water, and then you in the hot pot you can just pour the rice flour.
And what is this dish? Dog?
This is dojen.
Dojen.
Yes.
It's like intestines of pork.
Yes, the intestine, and they have cut it into small pieces, and they fry. They just fry.
It's good.
Well, and it goes well with the putaro.
It's like a snack.
Yeah, it's a snack, or people usually have it for breakfast, or maybe evening snack, when they get hungry.
It's like a cake.
Yes. So we do have pusao, but this is also again another type of cake, rice flour cake, pusep.
Okay, this is a steamed cake made up of red rice.
Yes. If you dip in the tea and then have it, I love it.
I can see that.
So you
Wow.
can just dip this one inside and
Kabuli.
kublai.
Kublai. I know why it's Kabuli. Kulbai.
Kublai.
Kublai. Kublai. Kublai.
So she's going to prepare some jado over here, and she's going to prepare some steamed rice over there. So jado, she'll heat up the frying pan, and then here she will be frying the onions, the chicken, whatever things that she'll be grinded. What do we do? In every villages, we always have this called fireplace. So this is very common, where people usually cook there, and the foods get. The taste of the food is really delicious once it's cooked in the
Yeah, I believe
fireplace.
when you cook anything on wood fire, it adds to the flavor. It's slow cooked.
Yes,
it gives a
slow
different
cook,
taste
but
to it.
It gets well.
Well, yeah. The way you cut the onion is quite interesting.
Yeah, so we people here, we don't usually cut other people usually cut peeling off upside. We always cut it downside.
Then you are cutting it. You are cutting like this.
Yes, like that. So she can show you better how she cuts.
You do it. I might cut my finger.
Oh,
Like, see? What's that?
This is chicken.
Chicken.
Here what they do, so like to add more to the taste, like we don't remove the skin. So what we do, like in the hot water, like we take off the wings, the feathers, and once we take off the feathers, and they roasted this. So they just roast, like in the chula. They roast the chicken and then they chop it into pieces.
Okay.
So and then again now they're going to fry.
So it's like already smoked, you can
yes,
say.
it's already smoked. It's not fully smoked, but just to get the taste of the chicken, so they give little bit of smoke. So for jado, to add more to the taste, we use this. This is red rice.
Just red rice.
Yes, this is red rice. So with this rice, we're going to cook jado.
You know, this is again a health food. It's a super food these days.
And this is very healthy. The rice is very healthy. So, to add more to the color, this red rice is better for.
So we are cooking jado with red rice.
Yes, we're cooking jado with red rice. So she's adding the meat. She has chopped it into small pieces.
You might have to shift the venue for cooking. It just started raining. You might have to go in the shade.
The slump. No. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're moving?
Not now. Later. This is black pepper.
This pepper.
And this is, we call it neyong. This is the sesame seed.
Acha, so it's like black sesame.
So
you have grind it.
Yes. So we have first fried this in like a dry pan, and then we grind it, and then it comes in this way, and it's soft and it's cooked. So
this pepper.
So little bit. I can get
So we are learning a new recipe today.
Yes.
If you come to Meghalaya, you'll find it everywhere. That's what locals eat, and they love it. Yeah, the color,
has come.
Completely changed. Wow. So she'll boil the rice in this pot.
Yes. So we don't wash the rice many times. Just once it's done, because the
flavor and vitamins, everything will go. So in the hot water, now she has added the rice.
Yeah, she's added the rice in the hot water, and after some time she'll add this ingredients that she has cooked separately. Now she's adding the separate meat that she has cooked earlier. So this is how these two wear the traditional jantab mo.
What is it called?
Jantab mo.
Jantang mo.
Jantab mo. So
She's also having koi.
yeah, she's also having koi.
And here's our koi.
Yeah. So that's how. Ayam
There's too much of tuna.
Yes.
Have it?
Have it, but what when you eat people be bam.
Her teeth are completely red.
Wrong. He's wrong and then
Too much.
yeah, just she can eat it, I guess. Right?
That's how you do it. We are protecting the jado. Good smell.
Almost done. The jado is almost done. And we have to keep it a very low flame fire. So now like that's the reason like she have shifted from the very main fire to this chula.
Wettest place on the earth is like just 15 kilometers away from here.
Yes, it's just we can like going by vehicle will reach in around 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Easily.
It's the wettest place on the earth.
Yes, it's
Mawsynram.
wettest place, Mawsynram, because it receives heaviest rainfall. Like continuously, at times during the rainy seasons, it receives rainfalls the whole week.
1 week continuous rain.
Continuous rain. So that is why it has become the wettest place.
So jado is ready. Now waiting for the chicken to be cooked, and then we'll have a proper Khasi meal.
Yes. Here, like this is called pankle. So the roasted potatoes, that is, then she smash it into once after she smash, then she'll add the vegetable herbs and the onions and salt.
What kind of herbs are used?
This is called jalanchir.
You just mix it with potatoes?
Yeah, so mix it with potatoes. And then with onions and some salt.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow. So this is our plate. So we have jado, country chicken, then potatoes and greens.
Green herbs.
Then you have pudina chutney,
Tumtap,
pork fry,
pork fried.
and then the green one.
This is we call it sope.
Sope. That's pickles.
Pickles.
That's a jado made up of red rice.
Yeah, this is jado made of red rice and with chicken, country chicken.
Wow. The texture is very similar to khichdi.
Yes.
It's like having chicken khichdi.
Exactly.
I'm saying like jado is kind of an equivalent of North Indian or South Indian biryani.
Yes, exactly, but just the preparation is different.
Very different.
And the mixture of rice, like the rice we use for cooking is also different.
Yeah.
But it's somehow similar. Like in North Indian, South Indian, we call it biryani, but here we call it jado.
So flavorful. There's the mashed potatoes with the greens.
With vegetable herbs.
It's also very good. There's the country chicken.
Yes.
And just like with some basic spices you have cooked it, but it's so flavorful.
So the meat itself, because since it's country chicken meat, so like the taste is also different. It's not like from the one we get in the market, like the broiler chicken. So it's completely different. So nowadays, like you could find people having jado anywhere, but really jado is to made in some such occasions, like when you have a kind of celebrations or things like that. So it's not cooked every day in the home because it takes a lot of time for preparation.
So what will be the everyday meal here?
Rice and meat, like pork, maybe chicken, things like that, and some vegetables, herbs like this, or some salad.
So the leaves, like you eat it raw?
Yes.
Just like this?
Just like that.
Wow. So what's the purpose of eating? Like it's more about balancing the food?
It's more of balancing because we tend to eat lots of meat, and to balance our health, so we also add some kinds of vegetable herbs.
I'll try this pickle which we saw in the market in Bara Bazaar.
Yes, you can
That's
try
the green one. It's very good, tangy.
Yes, and it's good with the rice.
It's cooked in mustard oil?
Yeah, it's
Pickled in mustard oil?
and some kind of turmeric and salt and some chilies is added. usually we people like love eating in this plate, and this is called liang sbai. So and yeah, there's another kind of plate also that we use, but this is one of the plate that.
It's like you can keep mixing everything together.
Yes,
This everything is on your plate.
Yes.
The pickle is very good. That's the traditional way to end the meal. That's the koi. Kublai. Kublai. Thank you. Kublai. Thank you. Thank you, Thakur. Thank you. Thank you. Kublai.